Oh, are we live? Are we live right now? That's YouTube Shorts. That's YouTube Shorts, buddy. Sorry, guys, I'm just kind of setting up the stream right now. Alright, does that sound good? Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Alrighty. Should I put an image of Rockstar Foxy? Because that's what we're talking about today. Here, I'll put an image of Rockstar Bonnie. Wait, no, I didn't mean to move me around. Shoot. Let me put an image of Rockstar Bonnie. Just so people know what we're talking about today. We're talking about the Rockstars. We are theorizing about the Rockstars today. We're trying to figure out what they are, you know. I want to make a video about them. So, don't you dislike getting killed by obscure secondary characters? Yes. Yes, I do. So, let's let the stream set up a little bit. Bonnie is trying to fillet your skin. He's a scary individual. Scary individual, honestly. I would not want to be caught dead with Rockstar Bonnie. The Rockstar Bonnie is meant to represent William. Rockstar Freddy is Mike, or Rockstar Foxy is Michael. Rockstar Chica is Elizabeth. Rockstar Freddy is Dave. Interesting idea. What connection could you make between Rockstar Freddy and Dave and Rockstar Chica? Because Rockstar Bonnie, it makes sense, and Rockstar Foxy makes sense. But what connection could you make between Rockstar Freddy and Dave and Rockstar, other than bear equals bear? Toy Chica is William Afton. That is true. That is canon, undeniably. So get this man a based. Get this man a based. But bear equal berry. True. Here. Where's Bounce Pot? Bounce Pot is dead. I killed Bounce Pot. Let me get my display capture on here. I made a deal, FREDD'N. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about the Bounce Pot gif. We're not really talking about Bounce Pot today, so I'm not... If the GIF works, then I'll put him in, alright? How do you like that deal? If the GIF works, I'll put him in. If it doesn't work, too bad. So sad. Too bad. So sad. See, it's not working. It's not working. How's the background music, by the way? You guys liking the background music? I'm thinking it's pretty epic, personally. That's just me. You can see all the juicy behind the scenes details in this. Yeah, no, see, there's no bounce pot today because it won't work. Sorry. It's a little loud. Here, I'll turn it down for you. So you can see the juicy behind the scene details. Isn't that awesome? And that's something else. Is that good? Is that quiet or just loud enough? Now let's talk about the Rockstars. So we know that these are Henry created. Like, they're pretty consistent with what we already think are Henry designs. You know? What's this? Wait, where did it go? They're saying it might be a spring lock. Let's see what this. 5 fingers on every hand. They do have 5 fingers. And reasonably sized bodies that a human can definitely fit in. And I can't forget the jaws look exactly like Fredbear's jaw. Okay. But Freddy has 5 fingers on the left hand. Yeah, he does. Foxy has a peg leg, though. Not sure how that would work. Maybe it's a detachable component. Probably not, especially if these guys were made by Henry. Lefty, I'd say, agrees with this point. It's an interesting idea. Why do they have 5 fingers? Why do they have 5 fingers, guys? It's a good question. That is a good question. Yeah, I do admit that their designs are very similar to the ones from FNAF, the Fredbear Family Diner ones. That does make sense to me. Here, let's look up the Rockstar animatronic voice lines. Actually, let's look that up in so we can get the fandom one. I don't want to actually hear them. Let's look at Rockstar Freddy. Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. You are attempting to trick Freddy. You are attempting to. Freddy doesn't like this. Thank you for depositing 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. So Freddy's whole thing... There's a chance that Henry made these when he was making Fredbear and Spring Bonnie suits, and they get burned when you place them in the end. Here's an interesting thing about Rockstar Freddy. So, let's open up a Google Doc for this as well. For notes, Rockstar notes. So, here, let me put this in large, bold, impact. Rockstar notes. So, we know the Rockstars are, first of all, or let's go over Rockstar Freddy. Let's go through the gang, okay? So, Rockstar Freddy, we know, runs on coins, which I find very interesting. Why does he run on Faz coins, you know? What's the point of that? Let's have, like, general Rockstar notes, too. So... Opera GX. I don't have Opera GX. So I don't know. I don't know if I could recommend it. Whoops, that is not how you spell Rockstar, guys. That was a fail. That was a fail nation. Alright, now let's see here. So, in the way of general Rockstar notes, what auction do they come from? Rockstar animatronics. Do they come from Rare Finds? Lefty DCI because Lefty has 5 lines in UCN, 5 spirals on the kid's drawing, $5 and etc. associated with 5. That is interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, which one do they come from? They come from Smiles and Servos Inc. Thank you, Markiplier. So they come from Smiles and Servos Inc. Now, what is Smiles and Servos Inc., you might ask? Well, is that a Sire Squawks card? There's a Sire Squawks card. That's awesome. I looked at the Smiles and Servos Inc. So these people probably don't know that the Rockstars come from Smiles and Servos Inc. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a 5-year-old, by the way. I'm not freaking 5, dude. Not cool. So... So Lefty, despite being Rockstar themed, is from Rare Finds Auction. So it's from an auction. But the rest of the Rockstars come from Smile Servos Inc. Dumpster Diver Weekly is duh, because it's Trash in the Gang and all them. Stan's Budget Tech is where you get budget animatronics. I think that's where you get the mediocre melodies. And Smile and Servos Inc. is where you get the Rockstars. I'd say Google Chrome's better. I like Google Chrome. Google Chrome's great. So, if we know they come from Smile and Servos Inc. And in sister location, there's the whole robotic magazine of... What's it called? Oh, let me pull out my security logbook so I can remember what it's called. Oh, brother. Screws, bolts, and hairpins. Screws, bolts, and hairpins. Which is very funny. What is this text supposed to say? 5-3. With the hook in between. That's funny. Exclamation point. Rockstar Bonnie is not about smiles. Do not let that thing around your children in 2015, bruh. True. Do not let him around your kids, bro. That's messed up. So, what is that? 15. Sorry, I'm looking at something from the security logbook. The smile servos, or the 15 exclamation point equals that. I don't think that's any kind of code. Never mind. From Smiles and Servos Inc. Let's think here. Likely made by Henry. So we know they're made by Henry. Let me go back to Rockstar Freddy. Similar appearance. Oh my goodness. To Lefty and... Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. And Carney. Carney's Rockstar has a Rockstar appearance despite seemingly being from Fall Fest. And so there's the idea that the Rockstars were built for Fall Fest. I know I've heard that spread around. But why? Let's think here, chat. Let's think here, chat. Let us chat understand. Is Carney possessed? No. No, I don't think there's anything to tell us that Carney is possessed. Notice how Rockstar FREDD'N has a coin deposit in his chest, like the Fun Times can store children inside themselves. The Nightmare animatronics have mouths in their chest, and that's mainly where children are stuffed, so yeah. I'm not sure if there's a connection between Rockstar Freddy and that and the whole chest thing, but I do find it interesting that he runs on coins. Which is a very, like, festival attraction kind of thing, where you put in a coin. Yeah, he's pretty identical to both Rockstar Freddy and Lefty, because Rockstar Freddy and Lefty themselves are identical, you know? So Carney is like, it's weird that he comes from the Rockstar-ish design, where he seems to be older. Let's look at their designs. Rockstars. Help wanted to. No, Rockstars. Pizzeria Simulator. Could be prototypes for the main guys and then repurposed. Maybe. So, looking at their designs, let's first compare them to Springlocks. First of all, they have 4 toes. Let's look at let's first just look at Spring Bonnie, you know? To be fair, Spring Bonnie has 3 toes. My name is Henry. I made the mimic. What is Max on about? What? Oh, I don't know. Max is crazy. I know, there needs to be the rest of the Rockstars, please. Or maybe the Rockstar designs come from Carney. Maybe. I'm not sure. Can I get a better look at this image, please? Thank you. So if we were to look at the Rockstars and, like, Spring Bonnie or a Springlock suit, they are very consistent with the Springlock suit design features, except for the feet. If we look at the feet, there's those little holes for the endoskeleton, but there are no holes in a Springlock suit because the feet are very plush. So well, William knows they exist because he was in the Pizzeria Simulator location with them. Like, he was in the vents with those characters, so he would know they exist. Or not the vents, but he was, like, in the restaurant with them. Because he was in the vents. Okay, what is that? They could be mascot costumes that were turned into animatronics. So that would be Springlock suits. And they were very consistent with Springlock designs. The hands are similar. 5-fingered hands. Or, yeah, 5-fingered hands with, the little gaps in between. Which is weird, because that means it would be older than we thought, which would go along with Carney. It's very strange. So, like, look at the FNAF 4 Fredbear. Not Nightmare Fredbear, but minigame Fredbear. He's got the little things on the side. like he does. Ask guys, I'm seeing the shadow people again. Yeah, ask them if they're made of agony, buddy. You might just be seeing agony creatures, I'm gonna be honest with you. So the Rockstars have the spring lock. Esque designs. And it's also interesting that Rockstar Freddy reacts to heat. So, like it makes him malfunction, which is an interesting little detail. And Rockstar Foxy mentions fires. You play with fire and sometimes you get burned. So, here you have two Rockstars that are mentioning heat and fire, or react to it, or Rockstar Foxy talks about it. Rockstar Freddy reacts to it. Now let's look at the UCN roster. Let's go over 14 Theory real quick. Subscribe to Narrow Raven if you don't, or else Narrow Raven will kill me. But for 14 Theory, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, or right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're going Freddy's 14. And if you keep counting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Elizabeth is 14. Again, is the second 14th, or the 28th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Michael is or Rockstar Foxy, who might represent Michael, is the next 14. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that's not much, but add Rockstar Chica is dumb because she's. Does Agony? I mean, Remnant is controlled by heat. That is true. If you melt down Remnant, don't you? You melt down the metal to create Remnant, don't you? Which is how you have stuff like that. You have 2 Rockstars on top, 2 Rockstars on the bottom. That doesn't mean anything, I don't think. So, go back to Rockstar Bonnie. Agonist appearance. Rockstar Bonnie doesn't seem to have changed a lot, but looking at classic Bonnie and Rockstar Bonnie together, the color scheme seems to be the same. The signature lavender color. Possible obvious thoughts about Rockstar Bonnie is that he always has electric guitars, which most rock bands and guitarists have, having red classic towers, 3 things. The only difference here is that he has a face structure which is similar to Withered Bonnie has, having his eyes are green, similar to Toy Bonnie. His magenta cheeks, eyelids, and kneecaps are much brighter. He does have a facial design similar to Withered Bonnie, doesn't he? Doesn't he? It's very interesting. If you were to look at Withered Bonnie and Rockstar Bonnie. It's not that similar, though. Is it? It's pretty similar. But I don't think it's extremely similar. What do you guys think? You see a resemblance here? Oh, you can literally see Rockstar Bunny on the screen. They do pose similarly. We'll say that. Viable? Yes. Speaks in songs and sounds like Frank Sinatra. He does sound like Frank Sinatra. Yeah, he does. Oddly similar to Withered Bonnie. And I do see the idea of him looking like a combo of Toy Bonnie and Withered Bonnie. If you look at Rockstar Freddy... Whoops, I misspelled that. He doesn't really look like Withered Freddy. Withered Freddy. E. Oh my goodness, you're welcome, buddy. I mean, they both have a very boxy head shape, I guess. Where's Rockstar Freddy? They got similar kind of features, but they're not extremely similar. So I don't know if there's too much of a connection to be made here by them looking kind of like them. Though it could tell us that their designs are much older, again, than we thought. Rockstars assemble. Notice how Lefty's a part of the Rockstar group in this achievement. Media Bang good for drawing? I don't know. I haven't used Media Bang. So let's go over... Whoops. Whoops. Rockstar. Bonnie. Hi, welcome to the stream. Looks similar to Withered Bonnie and Toy Bonnie. Very sadistic. Let's look at the... It seems like it's implying Lefty is a part of the Rockstar band. But then again, Lefty isn't on the title screen with the rest of the Rockstars. Which singles out Lefty, because we know Lefty is the puppet. But... Or Lefty is made to encapsulate the puppet and fuse the puppet as its endoskeleton. I'm trying to theorize about the Rockstars. See if there's anything I can come up with that would be interesting. Right now, we're just talking about how old the Rockstars are and their strange oddities. Like Rockstar Foxy. Like how most of the Rockstars seem to have similar appearances to the Withereds compared to Rockstar Chica is William Afton. That's true. That's canon. I'm glad my chat decides to say the canon things. The things that are truly canon. Let's look at his quotes. Why so blue? You know I'll be true, and then I'll make slivers out of you. So good to see you again, my truest friend. But now your life must end. Sir Cypher! Hello, Sir Cypher. Oh my, is it possible to understand or completed the thing that has entered my sight, the Rockstar animatronics, such nostalgia from 2015? True, I think? Rockstars were made in 450 BC. That is canon. What a fine day to come here and say that your face and flesh I must flay. What a treat to come here and meet your face as it hits concrete. I found my guitar, now reach for the stars as I plunge it through your heart. So let's look at each one of these. This one, easy. He's plunging your guitar through your heart, so your arms would be reaching out to stop him. So kill William that way. What a treat to come here and meet your face as it hits concrete. It's because he's killing you, so he's killing William. What a fine day to come here and say that your face and flesh I must flay. That is oddly sadistic and reminds me of Jeremy from Help Wanted, who flays his face, or who cuts his face off. And you also have, what's his name? The guy from Tales from the Pizzaplex, Somnophobia, who also gets his face torn off. What is Rockstar CEO? I have never heard Rockstar CEO. What is that? So good to see you again, my truest friend, but now your life must end. My truest friend is interesting. Obviously it's sarcastic, but why would Rockstar Bonnie... Rockstar Freddy is the CEO of Fazbear Entertainment. That's canon. That's a true canon. He sings That's Life? No, he doesn't. That's life, that's life, that's what all the people say. Riding high in April, shot down in May. Wait, let me open up UCN real quick. He does not freaking sing That's Life. That is not canon. Let me get jump scared by Rockstar Bonnie. Why so blue? You know I'll be true. That's life, that's life, that's what all the people say. Riding high in April, shot down in May. But you know that I'll change that tune. He is Henry. Don't you freaking do that, dude. This scared the crap out of me, you prick. You stupid game. Let me turn down my volume because that was way too loud. Dude, I was playing a horror game. If you've seen my Red Bear video, you know how freaking scared I got of that stupid... Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory, the only show where we count animatronic toes. Based. Where are you, Rockstar Bonnie? I'm not doing 50-20 mode, dude. You got me messed up if you think I'm doing 50-20 mode. Where is he? Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit 5 coins. No, you jerk! I'm trying to do Rockstar Bonnie.
I know how much you like to fight, so I'll add a new problem to your night.
Like you. You jerk.
Yarg, how may I be of service to ya?
Plus 10 Faz coins, I guess. Who did she even add? Flush trap? You jerk. Oh my god. Thank you, Dee Dee. Can we get Rockstar Bonnie to appear now? Thought it'd be a lot easier to get killed purposely by a big dumb rabbit. There he is. No, I don't think I will. find your dumb guitar. You dumb little stupid idiot. Idiot bunny. Idiot dumb little bunny idiot.
What a treat to come here and meet your face as it hits concrete.
Well, that wasn't my life. That wasn't... That's life. Let's see. So, he gives you a visual indicator of when he's going to jump scare you, I guess. Oh. Let's see if I can find your guitar. I don't know where it could be. I don't know.
What a treat to come here.
Dude, he's saying the same voice line. Yeah, no, his voice line, I mean, his voice box is way too broken for any child to enjoy that. Just collect fast coins, I guess. Come on, buddy. Before Dee Dee appears. Like the jerk she is. Dude, you're at 20. You should be appearing every 5 seconds. What is your deal?
Uh-oh, how unfortunate.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh, how unfortunate.
Hi, welcome to the stream. Oh my god. Hopefully he kills me before whatever sneak contender that is does. Oh brother. Oh brother. Hello Terminal Air. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about the Rockstars. We're trying to theorize about the Rockstars. Who did she even add? JJ, bro? Okay, whatever. I'm not hearing that's life, so I definitely think that the wiki is lying to me about that. That's Life by Frank Sinatra? Why wouldn't you include that as a voice line if he does? Yes! I use Doki Doki Literature Club music as my background music a lot. So you're gonna hear Doki Doki on my streams, I guess. You can't escape it. I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry, because it's my stream. Welcome to my stream. There is one video, trust I didn't comment E. Scary video. So these are the notes we have so far about the Rockstars. This is general stuff. Looks similar to Withered Bonnie and Toy Bonnie. Very sadistic. So up in hue, glowing gas. Took too much caffeine today. What does hue mean? HHU, what? U, so U and HHU. What? It's very interesting way of wording things. Yeah, I like DDLC too. I 100% of that game. I'm scary. I'm just imagining this music being the background theme for those high school Toy Chica scenes. Yeah, I mean that's very similar to DDLC, so that's fair. So he's very sadistic. Calls William his truest friend. Okay, do not mention Yuri in the pin right now. Okay, that is a little too much, buddy. My truest friend, but now your life must end. That's the strangest one. That and the fillet because there's so much face getting cut off. And it's usually because of Phasma Entertainment, like Glitch Trap possessing Jeremy, and Jeremy or Jeremy trying to, I don't know what Jeremy's doing. I don't know why Jeremy cut off his face, but whatever. Jeremy cut off his face. And Somnophobia, the main character, gets his face eaten off by a dog. Is Rockstar Bonnie a dog? Rockstar Bonnie dog theory. Wither does make a lot of face puns. That is true. That is undeniably canon. Undeniably canon. This calls William his truest friend. I don't know if that's just the vengeful spirit speaking through Withered Bonnie, but it is interesting that this sarcastic, the vengeful spirit would be speaking through Withered Bonnie or Rockstar Bonnie. If so, like, why Rockstar Bonnie? What's so important about Rockstar Bonnie? He's got 2 stars. How many stars do all of them have? Do they all only have 1 star? And then Rockstar Bonnie has 2 for some reason? That's weird. Hi, welcome to the stream. Why does he have 2 stars? What do the stars even mean? He's not even the most expensive of them, so... Huh. It's an interesting differentiating factor. Yeah, Music Man is a secret of the Mimic. As you should be. Watching the FNAF movie is peak. That's peak. That's peak. Oh yeah, I was gonna put that in where cut email from AR saying Rockstar Bonnie is made from the original Bonnie, which implies cut email implies made from original suits from OG animatronics. So everything is suggesting them to be older than they are. They have Springlock suit-esque designs. There's a cut email saying they were made from the OG animatronics, which could mean that they're newer. So that would go against them being older, but still interesting. Jeremy. Why are you all saying Jeremy? Jeremy, the MCI kid, has the animatronic face removed. Jeremy, the FNAF 2 guard, has the face bitten. And then Jeremy from Help Wanted cuts his face off. It is interesting. I think that there's a thing to be said about Bonnie and Foxy being cursed. Or Bonnie and Foxy and Jeremy. Because Foxy is like in almost every instance is out of order or something's wrong with him. Like he's literally mangled at some point. I think that's because Michael was the Foxy kid. There's something to be said there. But I don't know what to say. Rockstar Foxy doesn't really have anything, though. Except he's the only character in UCN that can help out. That can help William. Which is very interesting. Why? The Rockstars are given so much importance, or given decent amount of importance in UCN. So let's do Rockstar Foxy. I know Nero talked about Rockstar Foxy being possibly related to Michael. So I'm just gonna put maybe question mark related to Michael in some way, because he talks about fire and they've been in fires. But it's also interesting that he talks about fires. Rockstar Freddy reacts to heat. Since Foxy represents Mike could be that Mike helped William before turning on him. That is interesting. It's an interesting thought. That is interesting. What if he did help him out? Alright, let me put down notes. Talks about fire. What are Rockstar Foxy's voice lines? Let me look up Rockstar Foxy. You win some, you lose some. You play with fire, and sometimes you get burned. Yerg, me bird likes ya, so do you a favor. Yerg, who touched me bird? Yerg, how may I be of service to ya? Yar, what can I do for ya? So he can jump scare you. He still can kill you. Why don't you give us a full body shot? Why are you doing that? Now he plays the accordion, which is interesting because Foxy in Freddy and Friends on tour also plays the accordion. And it's a purple accordion, just like Rockstar Foxy's purple accordion. So Foxy has a purple accordion. Fred, are the Rockstars related to the lawsuits in FNAF 6? The lawsuits. Rockstar Lawsuit Association theory. No, I don't think they are. Pizzeria Sim. Lawsuits. I don't think they are. Oh my goodness, get this off my stream. I don't need these ads. His head was bitten by an animatronic. The child suffered debilitating injuries because of the conduct exhibited by Fazbear Entertainment. Although his frontal lobe remained connected to his head, doctors aren't sure how long it will stay that way. Fazbear Entertainment Inc. recklessly endangered this young man and ultimately caused him extreme and grievous harm, though its failure to... Yeah, there's nothing to say that the Rockstars caused that. What's the other one? The fifth. He fell from a ride, stood up, and fell down again. Produced by his home. Negligence per se. Sam Walton. These are all by different judges, by the way. Steve Kaufman, Sam Walton, Judge... What does that say? Monterey Soul. Broke 100 bones. Although he didn't notice his broken bones until he got home. Oh, okay. True. But for negligence per se, yeah, it's all this, all same stuff. How many legal are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. You can get 10 different seeds. 2-day bout of food poisoning. Twisted ankle caused by grossly negligent. Yeah, there's nothing here to suggest the Rockstars are anything to do with any of this. Let's get that over there. So it's... Most of the Rockstars have design elements similar to the Wizards and the toys. So if you wanted to place them, you could place them either during that era or before that era. Except Rockstar Foxy. Rockstar Foxy has no toy characteristics. He doesn't have much to suggest that he's a toy, or that he's inspired by toy designs. What did Funtime Foxy look like? Oh yeah. Accordion. Like the FREDD'N Friends on tour. Foxy. Oh, I misspelled accordion. Yeah, bro has a five-year-old's spelling habits. Whatever. Shut up, man. It's interesting though. Purple accordion. So we know all this. What was I gonna write down? I was gonna write down something else. Crap, I can't remember. Yeah, they got 5 fingers too. Very similar to the Springlock suits. I think their designs are, except for, of course, he's got a peg leg. But it is notable to mention that they have 5 fingers like a Springlock suit. And their designs seem very similar to a Springlock suit. Rockstar Chica, what do you have? Why do you react to wet floor signs? Let's rock. And she's got maracas. Rockstar Chica is the only variant to have maracas. That is true. Stated, okay. In addition, no, I don't care about that. Rockstar Chica may have basophobia, which is the fear of falling. If the wet floor sign is on one side and Rockstar Chica is inhabiting this opposite hall, she can be effectively cam-stalled by keeping the camera feed on her, while the wet floor sign will prevent her from moving to the opposite hall. Interesting. She's, I don't really know what to say about Rockstar Chica. Even her voice lines aren't really much. That's right. Don't you come back now, you hear? That'll teach you for trying to trick this old bird. Thought you could fool me with that sign, but I was too smart for ya. I may not like wet floors, but the smell of fresh meat is just too enticing. So she's evil too. She wants you dead. Whoops, looks like you're the one that slipped up this time. What is Funtime Chica's mechanic in? Funtime Chica Help 1 and 2. I forgot what her mechanic is. When Chica walks up to my door, I can only give her the cupcake. Closing the door doesn't work. Behavior. Stop giving me these ads for women clothing. Funtime Chica. No. Funtime Chica appears in a single level, being the office Funtime gang. In this level, she'll slowly roam the location, growing closer and closer to the player character. If the player shuts the door on her, she'll wait outside it until it's open. To prevent her from entering, the player must swap which side of the office desk Funtime Cupcake is located on. Yes, that is similar. Yeah. That's interesting. She's got a strange looking endoskeleton. Oh my goodness. It's very strange. Very strange. Yeah, look at that. Gross. I'm going to eat everything you have. Maybe don't do that. Maybe. Chica is one of the 3 performers from Pizza recently making it Help 1 and 2, the 2 other being Lefty and Pig Patch. An achievement can be obtained by keeping Funtime Chica's cupcake away from her in the Funtime gang. Despite appearing in 2 other games before this, Help 1 and 2 is judged as an antagonist that can actually harm the player. As a result, Help 1 and 2, faceplate scene opening. Yeah. So... let's put for Rockstar Chica. To Funtime Chica. around. Yes, I am. That's right. Howdy. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. That's right, and don't you come back now, you hear? That'll teach you for you trying to... Thought you could fool me with that sign, but I was too smart for you. I may not like wet floors. So Rockstar Chica's whole thing is about being tricked, and I know William tricked the MCI kids to lure them into the back room, so that's interesting. Being tricked refers to William trying to trick her. Thought you could trick this old bird. No, you can't. No, you can't. 4 2s, 5 fingers, 2 maracas, got a neck, got spring lock-esque looking design elements. So here's what we know so far, without adding Lefty. They come from Smiles and Servos Inc. They're likely made by Henry. They were maybe built for Fall Fest if you take Carney into account. Springlock Suit-esque designs, which place them further back on the timeline. Though the cut email implied that they were made from the OG animatronics, which would put them later in the timeline. Rockstar Freddy runs on coins, similar appearance to Lefty and Carney. He reacts to heat, which is interesting because Rockstar Foxy talks about fire. So those are two relations with the Rockstars and fire. He looks similar to Withered Bonnie and Toy Bonnie. Or Rockstar Bonnie looks similar to Withered Bonnie and Toy Bonnie. He's very sadistic. He's the most sadistic of the Rockstars. Calls William his truest friend, maybe sarcastically, but still an interesting connection, or still an interesting thing to say. So good to see you again, my truest friend, but now your life must end. And he says, so good to see you again, which means he's seen William before, which you could say is in Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, but William would have never saw Rockstar Bonnie because he was in the vents while Rockstar Bonnie was in the restaurant. So how could he possibly have seen him? Because the whole thing about the vents is that it can't access the restaurant. That's like the whole thing. Isn't that the whole thing about the events? The vents? Like Henry's speech, he talks about how they're chasing the cries of children in some unseen corridor. Unseen, they can't see into the restaurant. So that implies that William saw him before Fazbear Entertainment, or it's the vengeful spirit talking through Rockstar Bonnie. I've heard that the songs he sings are actual songs, and he just changes the last part to be about killing William, but I don't know how true that is. What a fine day to come here and say that your face and flesh I must flay. What a treat to come here and meet your fate. I found my guitar, now reach for the stars as I plunge it through your heart. That one seems very Rockstar Bonnie specific. Why so blue? You know I'll be true. Let's see. There's no... Looking up those lyrics isn't giving me anything. Yeah, that's a Rockstar Bonnie voice line. So good to see you again, my truest friend. Again, there's nothing suggesting this is from an alternate song or another song. So I think these are all original lyrics written for the game. But why would the vengeful spirit speak through Rockstar Bonnie? Unless Rockstar Bonnie... Unless it has some kind of connection to Rockstar Bonnie. Or Rockstar Bonnie has some kind of connection to William. And that's why Rockstar Bonnie says, "So good to see you again, my truest friend. But now your life must end." Because they're all trying to kill William. But, I mean, to be fair, in that game, William kills William. What a fine day to come here and say that your face and flesh I must flay. What a treat.
What a fine day to come here and say that your face and flesh I must flay.
He's got a very interesting voice box. You'll be back soon? Okay. Well, we'll see you when you come back. Or maybe not. I don't know if the stream will still be running when you come back, but maybe. But it is interesting. He says face and flesh, withered Bonnie reference. It could be that. And it could also be a Jeremy reference. But Jeremy wasn't even out yet, so Jeremy's referencing Rockstar Bonnie, actually. So the only character we knew without a face before that. Could be the character Bonnie being his friend because they're both Bonnies. That is true. But he says, "So good to see you again." Which, I don't know, I find that interesting. So good to see you again, my truest friend, but now your life must end.
So good to see you again, my truest friend, but now your life must end. Why so blue? You know I'll be true, and now I'll make slippers out of you.
Maybe it was in a Waffle House? That could be canon. That'd be an interesting area to take the storyline in, but I could see
found
it.
my guitar, now reach for the stars as I plunge it through your heart.
Through your heart. Okay, buddy. Did William help build them? I don't think he helped build them, but maybe he was in the same room. Maybe he did help build them. Maybe they are Springlock suits. And they're another collab between Henry and William. Though only their designs suggest that they could be Springlocks. Nothing really else. They do have very interesting similarities to FRED'N. With the springs on the side of their mouth. Or the whatever that is. I don't even know what that's supposed to be fair. I don't even know if Spring Bonnie has that. Because due to the Fazbear Entertainment, we know that those sort of exist. It's called Fazbear Distribution Center. We know what kind of exists. What? That Fazbear Distribution Center. Is a pivotal location in the man. Oh, it's in the manor in room 1280? Third story. Description is a large set of buildings. Buildings themselves are quite dirty. Arthur noticed many people in the building doing their jobs. Patient spells out the center's names with one of his fingers. Arthur senses that there was a good in the man. Whoa, what happened? And vows to take him to the center. The patient's body begins to convulse, and his bones breaks, and the man's bodies burst, causing black blood, flesh, and veins to spill everywhere. Arthur begins to pray, but immediately stops and hears something weird sound. Looking around, he notices bloody footprints on the ground, leading towards the shelving units. Stop giving me women's clothing ads, you stupid website! It is a large set of buildings. On one of the walls, there is a faded mural of some of the franchise's most famous characters. What? Here, let me pull up the man in room 1280 real quick. I'm gonna have to hide my display for a second while I pull up the man in room 1280. So look at the purple in the back for a minute while I talk about it. While I friggin' talk about it, dude. Literally. Which book was that in? Was it in Bunny Call? No. Was it in Step Closer? Is it a Step Closer story? No. No, it was not a Step Closer story. Bridge. Which one was that in? Shoot, was it Bunny Call? Yeah, it was Bunny Call. Okay. Alright, let me put my screen back up. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, it's Man in Room 1280. Yeah, no, I'm saying, like, which book? I think it was in Bunny Call. It's a Bunny Call book. Let's look up the Fazbear. Distribution. What is Fazbenter? True. What is Fazbenter? Fazbear Entertainment Center. Let's look at the description of the place. He wants to go to Fazbear Entertainment Distribution Center before he dies. Why would William... Okay. Thank you, William. Arthur said he battled. I'll need to talk to someone and give me permission. I can take the man to the Fazbear Distribution Center. Blythe. The central hub for all Fazbear-related toys, costumes, and decor. It shipped restaurants and specialty and realty stores. Look at some of the toys and costumes. They were unsettling to say the least. What better container for pure malevolence than some creepy toy? Following the administration staff around, asking about the 1280's Fazbear Distribution Center. Couldn't, however, with the results. Okay, this is 10 minutes later. Still dripping water. Whenever he went, he carried a wet rain gear with him. When I draw, I either watch, stream, or listen to your vids. That's awesome. Thanks, man. Fazbear Distribution Center was a massive collection of reddish and whitish buildings. Looking like long... Okay. A lot of TLC. The address of the distribution center, which... workers. Also create costumes for humans to wear with various toys and other merchandise related to their most famous characters. Arthur assumed that's what all the boxes. It also explained the faded murals on the pale yellow walls, a variety of outlandish animal characters of questionable purpose. Despite their cheery appearance, Arthur couldn't be sure they were intended to be friendly. That's interesting. They were intended to be friendly. That sounds like Lefty. I think. Maybe. He could just be talking about because they look creepy. But like Lefty wasn't intended to be friendly or an animatronic. He was intended to capture the puppet. So he wasn't intended for that. He isn't a part of it. But like, why would that? I don't know what I'm saying here. Because I don't know how that would make any sense with other things. What would Lefty be on a mural? You know? Tall man with red hair, whatever. Whatever. Strange. Fazbear Distribution Center has so much importance in that story. But I think today, so let's go over some theory ideas that we've come up with today. Theory ideas. Rockstars are made by William and Henry. Evidence. Bonnie. See you again. Implies they've met before. Designs are spring lock-esque. We know spring lock suits are William and Henry collaborations. Five fingers. Bars at sides of mouth. Like FREDD'N. So that's the proof for that. Any other theories we can derive from this notes? Endos are also kind of similar to spring locks. True. It's true. Oh, yeah. Or we could say vengeful spirit speaks through Rockstar Bonnie. See you again. Talking to William. Friend is sarcastic. question. Could the Rockstars have existed at the same time as the mediocre melodies? And that's why the vengeful spirit speaks through Rockstar Bonnie, is what that theory. Rockstar Bonnie specifically. Any other theories? Could have been stored in the Fazbear Distribution Center after Fall Fest. Maybe. Fazbear Distribution Center is interesting. Bonnie is the most guilt-trippable character against William. Maybe. But why not speak through regular Bonnie? You know, why not speak through Toy Bonnie? Why not speak through what's another Bonnie? Nightmare Bonnie. Jacko, I think he speaks through Jacko Bonnie. But there's all these other Bonnies. But Rockstar Bonnie is the one that's chosen specifically to torture William with. Or to speak to William with. And so that's an interesting question. Rockstars at Fall Fest. Carney's similar design. Mentions of fire. Reacts to heat. Mentions fire. Related to Fall Fest fire. Are the Wizards casing upgraded? That wouldn't make sense though, because the FNAF 1 animatronics are, I don't know, because FNAF animatronics are the Wizards repurposed to be restored back to the vintage designs of the FREDD'N gang. But Freddy and Friends on tour. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if they'd keep the original case. I don't know. It could be separated casing, maybe. That is a good idea. I'll think about that one. To the MCI. Hello again. So this is what we have so far. I'm happy with what I have so far. I think I'm going to end the stream here. And maybe we'll make another Rockstar stream once I think about it more. But thank you guys for joining for the stream. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.